the greatest in the world. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love her. Hey guys, so today I am with Aina. Introduce yourself.
From Japan. That's pretty much it about me. Nothing so
She's an international student at Cal State Long Beach, and so today we're going to the Rare Day event in LA. We got our Starbucks. Our menu program like papers, so I'm just waiting, and then literally Scholl is not that far away from us, so it's really cool. I don't know where she's at now, but yeah.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenn Im. I'm a co-founder of the Be Rare Foundation alongside Ashley Villa of Rare Global, and a co-producer of this event along with Ladies First, specifically Donna and Joanne Bo. We are so proud and humbled to bring you this event the second year in a row. Last year, our debut event was almost like a dream, and then after that, we were like, should we do it again? So we immediately started planning for this one. We were thinking about how to make it more meaningful.
Ooh, girl. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you guys? First of all, thank you for coming. I'm so proud of you guys because as you guys know, LA is like, if it's 60 degrees, honey. What event was you talking about? Sorry, I'm staying home, putting on my Uggs, minding my business. Asking, because sometimes people be like, I can't believe you said that. But like, what's the point of getting up here and not telling you the things that sometimes people don't want to tell you?
Hello everyone, how y'all doing? Thank you so much for joining me today, Cassie.
A lot of people come up to me and they say, wow, you must be great at winning at negotiations. And while that's true, I'm just kidding. And how many people here own like a brand or a business? How many people here like to have fun? That was just random. I just wanted to like make everyone excited. So whether you have a brand, whether you're a talent, whether you work your career, don't be this aggressive person that no one wants to deal with. Because remember what I said at the beginning, you're gonna have to work with them at the end. So if you're gonna be really unreasonable, they're not gonna be happy.
So cute. Check out her channel if you haven't already. DIY Queen, the bling bling. Oh yeah. And I'm not wearing. Oh, I am. I was like, oh, I forgot.
Scholl is our next speaker. She is an American fashion and beauty star and YouTube powerhouse. Also, the queen of DIY. She is beloved for her hilarious videos covering everything from do-it-yourself tips to budget hacks. She also saw a meteoric rise in which she gained 1.4 million subscribers in just 1 year. Here to tell you about manifesting your career is Scholl.
Hello. Oh, wow, okay. So, hello everybody! First of all, let me just say, I actually cannot believe that I'm here. This is like so crazy. Me getting to talk in front of so many cool women, like when I feel like I should be the one watching someone tell me something. So that's really cool. Thanks for having me. It's an honor. And I also just wanted to say, in case you've never heard of me until just now, hello, I'm Amber. I'm not filming a YouTube video right now, but hello, welcome back to my channel. So basically, my life story in like a little 2-second snippet, like that in case you don't know who I am. Basically, I did the millennial nightmare sort of thing, like graduated from college, and was like, okay, I'm just gonna like, you know? And yeah, very relatable. So, as many of you know, that doesn't really do much. Like, I struggled for a long time and was doing a million odd jobs, like driving for Postmates, I did waitressing, I did some other weird things that I won't mention. And yeah, you know, it was really not the best time in my life. But eventually, I ended up so broke and miserable that I thought I would film it, and the rest is history. So yeah, now my claim to fame is like making you feel your best on a budget, and now I have a whopping 2.7 million subscribers and no boyfriend. So we're still killing it. Fantastic. I'll be honest also, I don't really know what I'm gonna say up here. I'm not really much for planning, as you can see by my outfit, which actually looks fantastic. But usually when my outfit looks this good, it means my room looks like this. So, that was a photo I took literally this morning, and that actually looks kind of clean. That's my closet, and you know what, a little bit my parents encouraged it for like a hot second, until they told me one time, I think I was probably like 4, they were like, you know, you actually can't be an octopus, but you have to stay a human, and so I picked a cafeteria lunch lady. And that is true also, and you have to just do the work, because as fun as it is to have other people do things for you, it's just not the same as doing it yourself. Like that one quote that, actually, that's not the right quote, so I won't say that one, but I will say a different one, which is, if you really want something, you have to do it, because it's your vision. So whatever it is, again, what was on the center of my mood board a few slides back, but it says, what if it doesn't come true? But what if it does? Which basically just means there's no reason not to go for everything that you want in life. Like some sort of
I don't keep you anywhere. I'm like, I'd be here all day, so it's not high.
Sorry. And it's actually, I'm a journalism major. Oh, hell yeah! And when I came across your videos, I didn't know.
Thank you so much for coming. Of course, I'm so happy to be here. And I was just having a conversation, and I was saying how I think the entire fashionista of Los Angeles is in this room right now. You guys, every single one of you guys look so amazing.
Oh, you look equally as fabulous.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try not to fangirl. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce our last speaker of the day, Jenn Im, family of collaborators. You know, but Jenn's an OG YouTuber. Into the stage. Damn, okay, what an introduction. So let me just start off by saying, day 2 of my period, I'm very emotional. So, let's start this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so, today my talk is about becoming a boss. And I feel like when you hear the word boss, you got 2 reactions to it. You've got, ooh, I want to be the boss. And then you got the other side who's like, I don't want to be the boss. That's way too much responsibility. And you know, for a long time, I was on the other side. I didn't think I could be a boss, and but here I am today. So
I learned 5 pillars that I wanted to share with y'all. So let's get started. First pillar is to self-reflect. You know, before you get started, you have to really focus and see what you're all about. You gotta ask yourself some tough questions. I guess they're basic. We've got, what's your business? What's it gonna look like in 5 years? Why did you start this? You know, you should know all this. But you know, for a long time, I didn't know. I just thought it was something I could put off. Those are tough. It's honestly like, you know when you're filling out your Instagram bio, you're like, how do I describe myself? Emoji. No. So I guess I started in 2010, and at the time, my YouTube channel was something that sparked joy, if you will. Marie Kondo. But yeah, I was in community college. I got rejected from all my dream schools, UC Berkeley. But, you know, this was my circumstance. I was living in my parents' house, I was working at a smoothie shop, and YouTube was the place where I could be myself. I had a creative outlet, and I can just show you guys what I got at Goodwill. I could show you guys this makeup, and it was a place where I can express myself, and I had no idea that it would be what it is today. And all I knew is that I wanted to continue it, and I wanted to be consistent. So things got pretty serious in 2013, you know. There I am at my first fashion week, got Stephanie there, you know, we're walking down. But yeah, 2013 was pretty serious for me because that was when I graduated college. I had to think about where I was going with my YouTube channel. My YouTube suddenly became my source of income for 3 years, and I was like, okay, I can thrive in this industry as well. And then when my clothing line came into the picture, Eggy, I knew exactly what I wanted because I had done the hard work. I was like, yup, this is my clothing line. I want it to be a reflection of my personal style. I want it to be for the consumer that doesn't want to be labeled in one box. And because I had reflected, I had a real good foundation of what I could build on top of it. So, self-reflect, first step. Pillar number 2, manage your mind. Your brain is the biggest asset you have, but it can also be your weakest link. I feel like managing your mind can determine your success as an entrepreneur, but it also determines every aspect of your life. So you should probably figure that out, guys. So, as a double Virgo, so I was born in September, so I'm a Virgo, but my rising is also a Virgo, so it's a lot, guys. So I just always have this deep urgency to plan ahead, and I feel like it's really helped me in my career because I'm on top of it, and I fear the unknown, and so I always plan ahead. I want to make things easier for my future self. I'm always looking out for my future self because I'm just so concerned. But the thing is, you know, you look at my feed, you look at my YouTube videos, and you're like, wow, her life is so effortless, it's so spontaneous. No, I plan a lot for it to look like that. Because every day, we're overwhelmed with so many decisions. You know, when you wake up every morning, you have this limited amount of brain juice. Science. And so, you know, you've got your basic decisions, what am I gonna wear today? What am I gonna eat today? What am I gonna see today? You know, those are basic, but they are draining this limited amount of brain juice you've got. Many damn decisions in one day, and you're just tired, you know? And the only way you can defeat that is planning ahead. You have to look out for your future self. And the thing is, I feel like when there's too many options, you become crippled. It's a paradox of choice. You know, sometimes when I have a free day, I look at it and I'm like, whoa, I can do anything. So then I spend my entire day thinking about what I want to do, and then I end up doing nothing. So this is why you create rules and you stick to them. I love this. I love guidelines because when I have guidelines, I feel like it
gives me the strength to be creative. I love to plan everything. Like if like, I mean personally I love to do the iCal app, like if you're an Apple user, like the second someone's like, hey, let's hang out, I'm like, okay, look at my phone, how about Tuesday? And if they say like, yeah, I'm like, I'll put it on. Like I account for my professional time and my personal time. If I didn't, I would get nothing done. And I want to live like a really full and rich life. Like I am a firm believer of like working hard and playing hard. Like you guys deserve to do that too. So once you do that, you need to build your willpower. I mean, okay, we all have that flaky ass friend. You know, and you're like, hey, like, let's do dinner. And then they're like, yeah, like, let's do dinner. And you're like, on this day. And they're like, yeah, like, I'll be there. And you're like, no, bitch. Like, you're gonna freaking flake. And the thing is, the more times you flake, the easier it is to flake. Do not be that flaky ass friend. If you say you're gonna do something, freaking do it. Just freaking do it. The more you commit to things and the more you say of what you're gonna do, like it just becomes like scripture. Like you're gonna freaking do it. You gotta count on yourself. And the thing is, the biggest excuse I hear is just like, oh my gosh, like I don't have time to do all these things. Like I'm busy. No, you're doing it wrong. You need to prioritize your time. You need to be efficient with your time. And I know now you're asking me, how do I be efficient with my time? I'm glad you asked. Here's a fun activity. Set a timer for 20 minutes. I know this sounds neurotic, but I swear to God, like it's helpful in many ways, and let me list them. So, first, I set the timer on for 20 minutes, and then, no matter what, I have to focus on the task at hand. I'm not doing anything. I put my phone on mute. I'm just focusing on what I said I was gonna focus on. And you know, 50% of the time, I get that shit done. 20 minutes is a long time. That's a TV show, guys. This is a long time. And you'll be so surprised on what you can do in 20 minutes. So, number two, the reason why I like it is because even if I don't finish it on time, it like allows me to gauge how long it takes me to do something. So you know, I'll continue to focus on something, and then timer goes off. I'll like reset the timer, and then I'll continue to work on it. You know, and now I know like a video treatment, it takes me 45 minutes to do because I time myself. So now when you plan ahead, you're not just like third pillar, invest in yourself. You know, I would say that boss energy grows when you put it back in yourself, guys.
So now we're walking into the shop party. We're gonna look at some stuff. This is where we're getting our gift bags too. I'm not sure, but we should be getting one soon. And it kind of went over schedule, so it's like really late now. Over 5 minutes? 45 minutes, so. Okay, so we're leaving the event, and let me tell you, my blood was boiling in there because the last thing that we do is the shop party and the gift bags. But we decided to like look around and see if we could find Jen, but she's not feeling well, so we couldn't find her. And let me tell you, we go get the gift bags, and they're like, oh, well, we ran out. And I'm like, what? In my mind, like the look I gave the guy was probably really scary because I was trying to compose myself and be nice, you know, like what they said, like if you get angry, it doesn't help your case. So I was like holding it in. I was like, Jesus, you need to control me right now, and I trust that we'll get this gift back because I will not leave this place until I get my gift back. And then so And then like people come by, and in the back of my mind I'm like, what do you mean there's no gift bag? You ran out of gift bags, or you can't find them. What do you mean you can't find the gift bag? Like, you have it or you don't. And then like, yeah,
I can't find them.
and then later on, like, some other people were talking to them, and it's just like, what they say, oh, the gift bag's on hold, like we'll get them and stuff. And I'm like, what does that mean? Are you holding a book at a library? Like, so we got the gift bags. But I'm kind of like irritated by that, because it's just like, really, like, that's unprofessional, and that really irritated me. And we didn't get the Be Rare foundation. We literally got like a birthday black gift bag. But, you know,
At least we got it.
I think that's like the only downside to the event.
Other than that, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
Jen was amazing.
Yeah,
Dying.
I know. I literally had to pee so bad. Like, I was about to like walk up, and I didn't want to be rude, so I waited. But man, I thought I was gonna like pass out because I had to pee so bad during her 5 pillars speech. So I guess the other thing too is like, they like advertised it like, oh, you can meet your creators, influencers, the kind of thing at this like event, like a meet and greet kind of. But like, when I asked someone that worked there at the event, they're like, oh, well, it's not really a meet and greet like time schedule, because at the program at the bottom it says mix and mingle. So in my idea, I was like, okay, either this means we mix and mingle as like individuals, like other people at the event, or with the creators. And then I was just like, how do you advertise something that's like, oh, get to meet your creator, da 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 da, but you're like, you don't even have a set time, and you like, if you can find them in the event. Like, luckily we found Amber Scholl, or she found us. So we're going to Glossier. We're on Kings Road and Rosewood. That way we don't forget, because like, I feel very scatterbrained right now. I'm just like, a billion things are happening and I'm just experiencing it. So on the way to Glossier, we couldn't really find parking. Oh, I have a selfie stick. And we had like a pothole, so I thought I was like ruined my tire, but it looks fine. But we'll see tomorrow. who's an influencer on YouTube. She has like some million followers, subscribers.